We're in a junkyard in Los Angeles. Come here, I want to show you something. Tonight, I'm going to attempt a most dangerous escape. I'm going to be bound by chains hand and foot. We'll show you how we do that later. I'm going to be locked in the trunk of this car. But that's not the escape. Suspended above the car is that truck, 30 feet above the car. The release mechanism set on a 30-second timer. If I'm not out of the chains, out of the trunk in 30 seconds, that truck is going to barrel down and smash this car to smithereens. But that's not the hard part. The car is rigged with explosive charges. When that truck hits, well, you get the idea. We got a lot of preparation to do, so I'll see you later.
From Los Angeles, California, it's the World Magic Award. Tonight, Master Magician Franz Harary will risk being burned alive. Then he'll attempt to make a Russian battle tank vanish into thin air. And he'll tempt fate with one of the most dangerous magic tricks of all time. Plus, it's the spectacular magic of the world-renowned duo, the Majestics. Then, famed illusionist Ayala dazzles with cutting-edge magic never before seen on television. And the hilarious antics of comic magician Ed Alonzo in a world-class performance. The amazing, the impossible, the unbelievable feats of magic by top magician Tony Clark. And a death-defying escape that has a 5-ton truck set to fall on this car with magician Will Tremont locked inside the trunk. All this and more of the world's most amazing magic as the top magicians on the planet gather together tonight for the World Magic Award. And now, here is the host of our show, Jonathan Frakes.
Thank you very much. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the World Magic Awards, the biggest night of the year in magic. You know, not too long ago, the technology we have today would have seemed like magic. Now, we're here to honor the world's top practitioners in the ancient and more popular than ever art of magical illusion. The award winners tonight have been selected by the prestigious World Magic Awards Board of Directors and represent the greatest achievement in 14 categories, plus a special award for outstanding lifetime contribution to the art of magic. These are magicians who have perfected their craft to the highest level of excellence. The one thing you won't see this evening: long, boring acceptance speeches. What you will see is the world's most fantastic magic. You'll also be seeing throughout the evening the reigning Miss World USA, Natasha Alice. So, prepare to be amazed, and let's begin by presenting our first award winners. They're unique in the world of magic. They're a team who has been dazzling audiences the world over with state-of-the-art illusions honed to perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's winner of the award for Best Illusionists, the Majestics!
Winners of the award for Best Illusionist, the Majestics. Coming up on the World Magic Awards, Franz Harary plays with fire. See this first ever attempt to beat the heat and make it out alive or be burned to a crisp. Then, Magician Ayala faces his own mortality with his dangerous double buzzsaw escape attempt that promises to be a close shave. Plus, the hilarious antics of comic magician Ed Alonzo in a world premiere performance featuring Ed and some of his favorite magical assistants. And the impossible feats of magic by one of the world's top magicians, the dazzling Tony Clark. Then, a daring escape attempt that pits a 5-ton truck suspended 3 stories in the air against top escape artist Will Tremont.
As with the rest of the world, a lot of today's magic is based on cutting-edge technology. But some artists have dedicated themselves to perfecting the craft's most revered traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, winner of this year's award for Best Classic Magic, Tony Clark. Our next award goes to not one magician, but three. Working together as a team, this trio of outstanding performers have taken magic to new heights. They're this year's winners of the award for Best Magic Review. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the dazzle and sparkle of Carnival of Wonders, Mark Kalin and Ginger, and Jeff Hobson. Every year, one magician is selected for his overall achievement and magical performance. The artist you're about to meet is one of the most amazing performers in his field, impressing audiences all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, our Magician of the Year, Franz Harary!
winner of the award for Magician of the Year, Franz Harary.
Wow. The next magician you're going to see is a master at getting out of tough situations. Running out of an exploding building with seconds to spare, dropping into a shark tank with his hands tied, or being suspended in midair with a burning rope as his lifeline. And he considers that the easy stuff. Tonight, he's inside, right here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the award for Best Escape Artist, Thomas Solomon.
Webster's dictionary defines escape in this way: to avoid some danger or evil. But Mr. Webster in his dictionary give us no definition for how to escape. This is good, since the last thing we need are prisoners reading dictionaries, hoping to escape handcuffs, regulation handcuffs, as used on dangerous criminals. Now, there are many theories about escape artists. For example, people believe that in order to escape, I must carry a large assortment of tools. Tools. I'll let you be the judge of that. But there are those that would doubt the authenticity of these handcuffs. And it is for those doubters in the audience, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight I will submit to an official handcuffing by the Los Angeles Police Department. Tonight, 2 officers in combination will fasten me into 5 of the most secure restraints on the planet. All right, first of all, we have prearranged nothing before this performance. Is that correct? No. These handcuffs are the absolute real thing. I am not the owners of them, and I have not seen them before tonight's performance, correct? Yes, sir. That is good. Sir, do you have the keys to these various restraints?
Yes, sir, I do.
You may begin. The history of restraints, and handcuffs for that matter, is really the history of the human condition. Since the beginning of time, man has sought to punish his fellow man. Unfortunately, he's become quite creative in his methods: torture, isolation, and iron shackles. Originally of Spanish origin, word of the success of these metal restraints soon swept across Europe, and soon it involved the finest craftsmen of the age. Good. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both of these officers a round of applause. And what would a handcuffing be without a 20-pound ball and chain? And the other officer has a padlock here, and if you can just padlock that chain to the front. Excellent. And now, for a little escapist entertainment.
winner of the award for Best Escape Artist, Thomas Solomon.
Let's join the winner of the Best Up-and-Coming Magician, someone you've already met this evening, Will Tremont, who is preparing for a dangerous escape.
Talk about explosives. These guys are setting gasoline and black powder bombs with impact detonators. In simple terms, what that means, when that truck hits the car, kaboom, everything blows. Don't go away.
Coming up, one of the Russian Army's most formidable pieces of military hardware, a T-54 battle tank. World-renowned magician Franz Harary wants to banish the Russians' prized weapon. Then, Ayala dazzles with some of the most amazing magic ever performed on television. And the comedy magic of Ed Alonzo. Plus, preparations continue on Will Tremont's insane escape as pyrotechnicians wire explosives to a car with a 5-ton truck hanging overhead.
What you're about to see is one of my favorite forms of magic, and it's also the most difficult to master. It's called sleight of hand, or close-up magic, and it takes years of practice to get it right. This year's award winner for Best Close-Up Magic has definitely got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Gillis.
All right, you guys all ready? Yeah. Now, if you can't see the coins in the way they're arranged, you have a bad seat. Watch. You've never seen me before? Nah, you'd be more excited. Look, all you have to do is try to remember how many I have in each hand. Did you remember? 3 and 2. I'll do it again, watch. 1, 2, 3. 2, did you see that? 4 and 1. Hold your hand out, squeeze them tight in a fist. Put your fist right over here. What's your name? Kimberly, hold them tight. No, hold them tight so I can't get the 5th one in there. Now remember, you've got 4, I've got 1. Open hand, count them.
Oh my God. 2, 3, 4.
Look, I'll make it easy. I'll start at the beginning. I'll go slower so you can follow. Back to the start. Once again, that's 2, 3, that's 5 altogether. How many here?
5.
There's 5 altogether. Point to one, pick a coin, select one. May I use your left hand? Watch. I'm going to take that out of your hand without you knowing about it. Yeah, make it difficult. Squeeze it so I can't get at it. Real tight. That's okay. Hold it tight. What's your name?
Henry.
Henry, hold it tight. I'm going to use another coin. This is good for distracting people. We're going to distract Henry. It's from Uganda. It's an East African 10-cent piece. That's copper. It's got a hole in it. You don't see them too often. While you were looking at it, I took the $50 out of your hand. That's your cue. Squeeze it again real tight. Put your other hand right about here, palm up. Same level as this. Now, if something falls in that hand, you catch it. When I say 3, close that, open this. You understand? Concentrate on that hand. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. When I look at this hand, actually open this up. Or, no, open this up. Open this up. Let me use just your right hand. This will be easier. Now, it's for Henry's benefit. Forget about this. We'll use one hand. Can you all see the palm of his hand? When you hear me say 3, grab the coin quickly. Ready? Watch. 1, 2, 3. A little quicker. I'm not going to leave it there. When you see it approaching, anticipate it. Grab it out of my hand. Look at your hand. Concentrate. Real fast. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Open the hand. Look at it. You see it goes up instead of down. Here, you can keep it for a souvenir. Too late. Show you a card trick. Now, it's important that you realize that I don't use trick cards. I'd rather I get the credit. Don't say anything. I'm going to riffle through. As the cards go by, you pick one in your mind, but don't pick the end one, but you do have to see it, otherwise it's not arbitrary. Did you see one? Pick one in your mind. Did you see one? Did you pick one out? Did you see one? I go fast. I want you to see a lot of cards. Pick one in your mind. Did you see one? Did you pick one? Did you see one? Did you pick one? All right, nobody picked the end one, did they? Concentrate on the value, whether it's higher or lower than a 7. Are y'all doing that? Yours was lower than a 7. It was a 3. 3 of clubs. You had an 8. 8 of clubs. You had a 6. 6 of diamonds. You had a 5. 5 of hearts. You had a jack. Jack of spades. You had a king of diamonds. Yours was a 10. 10 of hearts. You had a 4. 4 of clubs. I got them all?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. I do it quickly. I'll do it a little bit slower. As the cards go, you watch too. Pick one in your mind as they go by. Not the end one, though. I'm going to do it differently this time. Did you see one? Okay. I'll do it differently. What was it?
King of Hearts.
Now, you have to have seen the card.
King of Hearts.
Yeah, King of Hearts. I always keep the King of Hearts in my pocket. You didn't see the King of Hearts. What was yours? 7 of Clubs. Say stop as I go through. Remember that card? Kimberly, say stop.
Stop.
Is that okay?
Uh-huh.
Say stop.
Stop.
A little quicker. No, it's okay. I like ladies that have trouble saying stop. As I riffle through, just,
Stop.
is that okay?
Sure.
I can do it again if you didn't like it.
That's a good one.
We'll do one more. Use your left thumb, break them like that, and peek at a card. This makes it fair. That was quick. You have a little thumb. You saw a card? Remember the number in the suit? Yeah. All right, it's impossible to keep track of 4 cards. I'll ask you one at a time what they were, and then I'll try to find them. I'll mix them up, try to find each one a little differently, but I'll find it. Do you want to cut them or shuffle them? Well, watch what she does. She'll find your card. Quickly. Fast, fast, fast. When she did this, she found your card, the one he peeked at. What was it?
Diamond 5.
Diamond 5. I've got yours in my pocket. What was it?
Jack of Diamonds.
Jack of Diamonds.
Oh my God.
Just call me Brian. What was yours?
6 of Diamonds.
6 of Diamonds. Take a card out of the deck. Just pull one out. Because I couldn't find the 6 of Diamonds. That's why I wanted you to find it for me. What was yours? 5 of Spades. Cut them real fast. Thank you. Thanks. I'm the best I've ever seen. Show you one more thing a little bit. You know what this is? This is triple like Star Trek. If you rub this, you get 2 of them. I'll hold on to that. You squeeze it real tight in a fist like this. Put your fist right up here. Shake your fist just like that. You've got both of them. Squeeze them both real tight. Put your fist all the way up. I've got another one. No. Don't shake yet. You've got 2. I've got 1. Shake your fist now. Slowly open up. You've got all 3. This one goes in my pocket. So we had 3. Put 1 away. How many would be left? 2. There's 3. Squeeze them real tight. Real tight. Put your fist all the way over here. What's your name? Ken. If I invisibly take them out and put them in my pocket, how many do you think you have left? How many do you think are there for real?
3.
3. Open hand. 21.
Oh my God.
Prolific guy. Now, a lot of times when I do this stuff, I keep the watch, but Ken is so nice, I think maybe I can, Henry is so nice. Let's give them all a nice round of applause.
Winner of the award for Best Close-Up Magic, Brian Gillis.
Now, please welcome back the winner of tonight's Best Mentalist Award, Max Maven.
Jonathan?
Max Maven.
Several hours ago, Jonathan, I asked you to think of a famous person.
You did.
That was as much as I directed you. I said it could be living or dead, it could be someone local, someone from another country.
You said not too obscure.
I wanted someone that you could visualize. That's the only restriction I made.
I could.
You went into a room by yourself.
I did.
You wrote whoever this person is, you wrote their name on a business card.
I did.
You sealed that into an envelope.
I sealed it into an envelope.
You taped up the envelope.
I taped the envelope myself.
You put it in another envelope.
I put it inside another envelope.
And then you taped that up.
I taped the second envelope.
And you have signed your name across the tape so you cannot change it.
I happen to have said envelope.
Now this is a security envelope. It's impossible to see what's inside, and it's still signed. I have not touched this envelope.
You
is that
have
correct?
not touched the envelope.
Since
I did all the work on this
stuff.
envelope.
Okay. And have you told anyone else who this person is that you're thinking of?
I chose not to.
I'm not sure if it's male or female, but it's clean. The face is clean shaven.
It is.
So it's not. So you didn't pick me or you.
I
no
I
beard.
avoided both of us.
Okay. Is this person wearing a hat?
Usually.
I know what the image is.
Well, share it with us.
Well, I'm going to try.
Oh,
You know, the other magicians on the show would use a magic wand. I'm going to use a magic marker. All right. Let me give him the hat that you were visualizing. Are we in business?
Yes, so far so
Yeah?
good.
Okay. Let's see if I can get.
Have you been
somewhere
reading
with
my
this.
mail?
That hasn't been out of your sight or out of your possession. I saw you walking around with it this afternoon in your breast pocket, but
I kept it
you
very
wouldn't
close
let
to my
anybody
heart.
touch it. Least of all me. Okay, I'll tell you what. I am going to trade with you. You hold that. Don't look at it, because that's the big finish. And let's take a look. Okay, Jonathan's signature across the tape, so there's no way it could have been opened without your knowing it on this. Okay. And then on the inside, sealed down, there's a second envelope. Oh, perfect. He folded it over. So there's no way to get in. All right. Let's try this. I'm going to get you to work for a security firm. This is very well done. All right. Now, if we can just... I want to do this without tearing up the business card, because then we have no evidence of... Okay, here's the business card. It's my business card, so this is like a valuable souvenir later. And on this side, it is a baseball player. Can we see this? It's Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
Big home run king, yeah? Yeah? Okay, you hold that, and then I hold this, and we take it back.
I'm going to attempt a most dangerous escape. I'm going to be bound by chains hand and foot. We'll show you how we do that later. I'm going to be locked in the trunk of this car. But that's not the escape. Suspended above the car is that truck, 30 feet above the car. The release mechanism set on a 30-second timer. If I'm not out of the chains, out of the trunk in 30 seconds, that truck is going to barrel down and smash this car to smithereens. But that's not the hard part. The car is rigged with explosive charges. When that truck hits, well, you get the idea. We got a lot of preparation to do, so I'll see you later.
They say that everything is for sale in the new Russia. So we thought, what better place than Moscow to undertake one of the world's most amazing magical feats? And it was quite simple, actually. As we explained to our Russian military friends, we didn't even want to buy a 24,000-pound tank, we only wanted to rent it. There was only one tiny detail that we left out. Franz Harary was going to attempt to make it disappear. And we only hoped that if he did make it disappear, he would also be able to bring it back.
Thank you, Roger Moore. Part 2 of the World Magic Awards will be on screen next Friday night at 8. Here next on 5, no big sibling watching you, no lifelines, no need to eat rodents to survive, and no questions about your strength. It's all good and greed here in moments.